Good morning guys, welcome to Lost Phoenix Gaming. On Forza Horizon Spring Season, having a look at Sports Day, the seasonal championship that gets you the Toyota GT86, a new and exclusive car. For this, we've got to complete the Horizon Festival Circuit, the Derwent Lakeside Sprint and Astmore Heritage Circuit. And you've got a bit of spiel from Kira here, which I wish I could just skip because there's only a certain amount of times you can hear this inane stuff until you get annoyed with it. I'm going to go for the Audi TTS Coupe Sports Day Tune A-Class LostPhoenixUK as the creator. The share code up on screen now, so drop the creator name or the share code into the Find Tunes section of the tuning menu and you will find this tune, so grab that and this will definitely help you. It's an Audi TTS, which is already a pretty overpowered car anyway. And I've just given it a little bit of a boost. What you're after for difficulty settings, you want highly skilled, otherwise you won't unlock the car. Everything else is up to you. I've got ABS on, traction on, stability off, you know, stuff like that, which is sort of my normal sort of setup. But adjust that as you feel fit. As long as you've got on high skilled, you'll be fine. So coming round third place, Horizon Festival Circuit, which is really short. This is a really short circuit and has got far too many corners for my liking. And I'm not quite sure what was going on with this when I recorded this. I'm doing my audio post today because it was just a little bit too noisy in my house to put my audio track down live. But I'm not sure what I was thinking on this, but I'm hitting every damn wall as I go, and it is a bit of a pain in the backside, but I've managed to get myself into first place, which is brilliant. But the thing about this is, with these events, you can win two, come second in one, and still win the championship. So you do have a little bit of leeway. So if I was going to completely suck at this, completely mess this up completely, as long as I came in second place, I'd be alright, as long as I won the next two, which shouldn't cause me too many issues. But I'm in first anyway. Every single wall I'm hitting. Come on Audi, get off the wall. Get better than this. Don't keep smacking every wall you see. Makes me look like a noob, come on. But it is one of those ones where I'm sort of racing it a bit. It's a circuit with lots of corners and it is not the easiest thing to actually go around, particularly when you've got bot-powered driver cars chasing you, because you need to keep your speed, you need to keep going, otherwise they'll just pass you because they hardly brake, they're stuck to the road, and it's all just totally stupid. But I don't care now. I'm in first place, I'm on the last lap, taking every corner out with me. And I think I actually went round and didn't hit one. Fantastic. Achievement unlocked. But coming up, got the finish line and jobs are good 'un. So through the finish line, AD TTS, followed by the Mazda, then BMW, then the Eagle, then the Alpine, and another TTS, and 20 points. So brilliant. So I'm already doing quite well. Skip all that bobbins and have a look at where the next one is. So pull the map up. These little white ones, if you can see them, is where you need to be. So the white ones represent the other stages within the championship, and you must complete those before you move on to anything else. Otherwise you just lose all your progress and you just don't get anything. But I'm at Astmore, at the Heritage Circuit, which isn't too bad. I've skipped Derwent Sprint, but I'll do that last. Get the crappy circuits out of the way first. And the Astmore circuit, again, it's one of those which is pretty straightforward, but it's one where I tend to like to hit the walls on every given opportunity. And I've used this circuit for one of my custom blueprints for my circuit events, and it is actually quite good. But moving off, was that a Race Motemo, whatever it is, that Indian BMW rip-off thing, I don't know. But around the corner, or to hit a wall, third place. Yeah, but race mode Tamo. It's sort of like, I don't know, a BMW i3 mated with, I haven't got a clue, but it just looks a bit odd. But first place, a bit of violent driving mode to get there. Crash people out of the way, hit walls, just keep pushing, because sometimes on this stuff it's easier just to smack a wall and keep going than it is to slow down too much to properly take the corner. And I know a lot of you got more experienced drivers and stuff will be going, well, what's he on about? Slow down, use your brakes. But there's a point where I can go, you know what, technical driving, let's do it properly and all this. Oh, that's for Forza Motorsport, guys. That's the sort of stuff you do on motorsport. This is just blind carnage sometimes, and just get your foot down, have a blast, and just do that. That's sort of my attitude towards driving on Horizon. Although, admittedly, you can't do that on the online because you end up getting time penalties. Not that it matters, because you don't need to hit walls. Other players ram you into things. But other than that, it's one of those where you just give it a blast and go mental. Yes, I do drive like a loony on Horizon. That's because, well, I can. Motorsports for the more technical, considered driving, in my opinion. This is just for fun. This is what you do, just have a blast and be a bit mental. But on the second lap, it's actually quite a quick lap. This is actually quite a quick circuit. You can do it in just over a minute, which isn't too bad. It's not too bad if you drift around the corners, avoiding a wall. Fantastic, give me a medal. Go round. Bit of a tight corner, hit the grass a little bit, but you can cut the corner a little bit on there without too many problems. And there you go. I've managed to take a couple of corners without hitting them. Brilliant, I'm definitely getting better. But this is the last lap. Can I do it? Oh, and I've slightly clipped back. Was that a drift tap? No, it probably wasn't. But after laugh, I hit a wall and it gives me an ultimate clean racing skill. There's definitely something cracked about this game, I'll tell you. Run into as many things as you can find. Oh, look, have a clean racing skill. Unless this game suddenly developed a sense of British sarcasm, I think that there's something definitely going on there. But this is the final bit now. Coming up here, I've got one more corner I can totally mess it up on. Let's see if I do. Come on. Okay, no brakes really, just a bit of drifting, but managing to avoid the corner. Let's have a look at this one. A little bit more drifting, slows you down a little bit, but I've already got a decent bit of gap between myself and the driver tires, so I'm not overly worrying. Clip the flag and finish line ahead. So finish line, job's a good one. First place. I'm now looking 2 for 2 on these wins, which is brilliant, and all I've got then is to get second place on the sprint, which shouldn't be a problem because I'm pretty decent at sprints. I'm not so good at circuit racing, as you've probably managed to tell from the last 2 races I've done on here and other events that I've completed. But sprints I'm not too bad with because I just don't like corners. Here it is, up by Derwent Water, obviously, because it's Derwent Sprint. Do a fast travel that way and we can get on with it. Go for the TTS again. I've got the other TTS, but I thought I'll use this one for a change because you can tune it just a little bit higher, or at least I have tuned it a little bit higher than the other one. So let's go. Third and final event of this championship. So 7th place, past that. Let's get past this Tamo. Let's get past that. I'm in 4th place. 3rd place, triple pass. 2nd place. Doing pretty well, just behind the BMW. Is that, yeah, it's a BMW, yes. You're blocking me, you bugger. But I'll soon get past you. And there I go. A bit cheeky overtaking. Bit of brakes for corners. Not doing too badly. Great skill chain. Yeah, why not? But no, this is actually not a bad event, to be fair. I've done other events. I've done that 50s one. That was an absolute nightmare. That was a proper nightmare. That one was. Plenty of rewinds used. Because these 1950 cars, they just cannot take corners. They can't do anything. This is like really bad, particularly when you start putting the power up on them. But this is actually quite nice in the Audi. Even though I'm hitting stuff. I've also done the Alpha Championship, which is street racing in the Alpha, and that was a really nice drive. That was a really nice championship. It's that 50s one was absolutely nightmare. That was an absolute nightmare. But completed it, got it done, and the job was a good one. So 55% coming up here. There we go, 55%, and in first got a reasonable gap. Just trying not to crash through too many dry stone walls. I do have a bit of a vendetta against them, I see. I do tend to hit them at every opportunity, although I wouldn't recommend hitting my things in real life. They're pretty solid. But this is the Audi. Nice and fast, nice and overpowered, and what I need to do is just get to a finish line without totally messing it up. And it doesn't look too much of a bad run here, although there's a few little wiggles along the way further up. So go. Be a bit careful on this corner, although taking your foot off is probably easier than just braking because it's not that severe. And finish line up ahead, so foot to the floor, go. First place, that's 3 for 3. So I've definitely completed that championship. I've just wiped it completely. So 20 points for this event, which gives me 60 points in total. So that's a clean sheet, maximum points. Sports day complete. This gets me the Toyota GT86, which is the new and exclusive car, which I'll have a look at some point later. It also gets me the lower rewards. That's it, guys. If you like what I'm doing, hit that like, hit subscribe, grab my tunes, and just go for a blast. So until next time, thanks for watching, take it easy, and happy driving.